Hey, hey, what's up everybody? How you doing today? I am doing well. Some people wanted to know how you make with simple programs here in what is it? In Windows 10, how you can make an easy custom reward in your Twitch. So, what we're going to do now is I need a hydrate reward. So, we're going to work on this hydrate reward before we start playing some hunt test servers. Alright, so let's just do this. Save image as. Channel point rewards already. Hydrate. Simple. It's a JPEG currently. Fine. We need it to be a PNG, but that's what we're here doing right now. Save. So I'm going to show you guys the quick, easy way to do all of this. Let me close all my other business shit. And get going on that. Oops, monthly sub badges was there, right? There we go. That should be the right folder. So, here we want to go to channel point rewards, right? So now we have an initial image, and you see in here I have all the other buttons and custom ones that I've done. What you got to do is you got to get from an original image, you got to make it square, I believe, and then from there you have to also make it a PNG and have it in 112, 56, and 28. Let me make sure I say this correctly. 28 by 28, 56 by 56, and 112 by 112. I was going to say DPI, but I think that's wrong. So, there's a few edit with photos, edit with Paint 3D, and plain edit. It may take me a couple tries because I've done this a few times, but yeah, that's not the one I typically use. So not edit photos, edit with Paint 3D is typically what I do, I think, first. So edit with Paint 3D, then you can crop, and it has an easy feature in it to make a square, which is 1 by 1, and then you roll it over to the image you want selected. And theoretically, if I didn't like how that's offset, I could work on it a little more to make it, smaller and still square. I could still do it from here too. If it's a 1-to-1 crop, it'll automatically do it. And if I could, theoretically, I could do it exactly already in this area to 128, which is what we want, right? No, 112. So you could do that to save yourself a little time. Usually I actually wouldn't even do this here because there's a different place where you can do that. 112. Done. I don't really like that, see? So I don't want to use just that small part of it. So that's part of the reason I don't select the pixels there. So let's go 1-to-1, move over. I actually like the way it's sort of offset personally. So I'm not going to change this now. I'm going to say done, cropped. Then save as, image. You want to change it to a PNG. You can change it to hydrate dash PNG so you don't get confused on which one you're opening. Close this one. You don't have to save the original in that way. You can if you want. I always like to keep my original in case there's something that I didn't do in terms of the size that it needs to be or whatever later. Sometimes like in this one, you see I had to like make it smaller basically for it to fit for certain certain pixels. And then you just go to plain edit. Now this one has a really cool feature here that you can just resize it. And it doesn't resize it with the crop, it just resizes it straight out. So you go percentage or pixels. Bang, 112. And now when I resize this, it's going to be the same image, you see, but it's 112. You just save as PNG 112. And you always want to do it from the largest down to the bottom. So 112, then resize it to 56. Bang. File. Save as 56. Save. One more time. Save as... Oops, cancel. I didn't do anything to it. First we want to resize one more time. Down to 28. And then, okay. And file save as. The reason why you want to do it biggest to smallest is because if you do it smallest to biggest, you'll end up with problems with the quality of the image. 28. Now save. Now all you need to do is go to Manage Channel Point Rewards and start your additional drag and drop. See 28, 56, and 112. You can enter your cost amount, description of it, whatever else. So I'm just going to say hydrate. Dookie needs water. Let's say 300. And then I just can easily pull these over one by one. Oops. Bang. 28, 56, 112. And the only issue I've ever had with this methodology is a file being slightly too big. It has to be 25 KB or less. This one had no issues, and it should be live now probably. So I'm going to clip this and then change my title. And yeah. What up, monkey? Did you get to see all that? The custom rewards. I can do it really quick again if you'd like. It's not very hard to do. Basically, I download an image that I want to be my custom reward. Perfect. No, so I'll do it one more time. Because I was just basically creating channel rewards. So, edit with Paint 3D. This all can be done in Windows 10. These are all free programs. Crop, go one by one. Bang, you have a 1 by 1 square image is what you need in order to work on it. And if you reduce the pixels there, it'll also reduce the image, so you don't want that. You don't want to draw on it either. You can close it, save it, and then what you do after that with the square image that you have is you open it with, you edit it, I'm sorry, with just plain edit. Thank you for the host, Kiki! Oh, actually, I usually do the next step. How you doing, Kiki? I'm doing a little easy to download, nice, easy to do channel point reward, FYI, before I start hunting on the test server. So then I usually do edit with Paint 3D, menu, save as, image, and just change it to a PNG right there, because it needs to be a PNG. I already did that, so I'm not going to do it. Bang. And once you have a square PNG, which is what I have here, then you edit it. And then you can easily resize to different pixels, which you need to resize it to the largest first, 112, then save as 112, 56, save as 56, and 28. And you want to go from largest to smallest so your image doesn't lose integrity. And then you save as for all of those, and you end up with what I have here, 28, 56, and 112. And you can just go and drag and drop them into the channel point rewards. And bam, you have your custom channel point reward if you don't want to make a custom image and you want to just download one online and use it. It's pretty easy. So now, let's see. I activated it. Theoretically, yep, now you can hydrate. If you go and click in my channel points reward, you see that image for 300. You can ask Dookie Dave to hydrate. Alright, that's it. I'm going to make a YouTube clip of that probably, but it's time for some Hunt Showdown test servers and see how those are going. Unless there are any questions from the class. But I know Monkey and Shisha wanted to see that at one point. They might already know these things now, but I wanted to make sure I made a little FYI video.